Definitely don't
They
do
picked
that.
it up.
Oh, why?
You just ruined our intro.
Is he really in charge of AV?
Welcome to the Hardcast. My name is Nick Mayo. We're here to hype up Lobstercon. It's coming up in 2 weeks. It's coming up quick. I am here with the rest of other Duress crew members. Jay.
Yo.
Billy.
Hi.
Ben.
Hi.
And Brad.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking about the event that we have coming up in a couple weeks, the North American Premodern Champs at Lobstercon in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We're going to go through basically everything we have going on with the event, everything going on with that week, going over artists, food, vendors, prizing to a point, side events, some of the cool stuff some of the guys got going on there, and really excited to talk about it.
I have a question.
Yes.
I know signups have closed, but can you get my homie in?
No, can't. Sorry, I can't even get my own homies in. Nobody can.
That's the thing. We need to do this hype episode because we might not, sell enough tickets.
Yeah, I think, so for full context, for anyone who's listening to this and you don't know what Lobstercon is, and you don't know what the North American Premodern Champs is, this is
Why the fuck are you listening?
So embarrassing.
Why are you listening?
To find out.
what they want to learn about it. You know what I mean?
To
That'd
get
be
hyped.
so embarrassing.
I know, that would be incredibly embarrassing
So,
for you.
Lobstercon's a charity event that we run. It's a North American Premodern Champs. It's coming up in 2 weeks, and we had a historical, possibly record, of selling out the entire event in about 2 minutes in December in 2025. 340 people registered very quickly. About another 200 people were put on the wait list. And so there's a lot of people coming to this event. There's a lot of people who know about this event. And we wanted to kind of put out an episode here to talk about what our plans are for it, to give everybody the gist of what's happening, get people hyped up, and talk about our excitement for what we're doing.
It's our annual hype episode, right? Is this the third one that we've done now?
Yeah, I think it's the third one, because we did one 2024, right?
Yeah. We might have done one. I don't remember if we did one before that or not, but
When did we start?
Sounds like
No.
the podcast.
No,
The
we didn't do one for 2024 because you asked to start the podcast.
The
in
first
2024.
episode of
right.
Hardcast was like Lobstercon recap.
It was Lobstercon recap.
yeah, right, okay,
Yeah, so this is the
okay.
second Lobstercon
well, this is
hype
now
episode.
our annual.
Now how the tables have turned. Do you remember what you said? You said, I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, and here I am
Here
writing
he's
your
thriving,
episodes.
yeah.
This is how it works, dude. You
We
just
got
gotta
him, Billy.
Yeah, we
The
got
long
him.
con paid off.
Play the long game. Nicholas Mayo, he always bites.
Yeah, he's just like, how do you bait a type A person?
Yeah. Yeah, you fuck something up in front of them.
True.
All right, so we'll start off with the foundation. I've mentioned it briefly, but what is Lobstercon? Lobstercon started off as an old school event dating back to 2018, run by DFB, David Verth, Bard, and the New England old school folks. Started off as
Jared Doucette.
and Jared Doucette. The old school event was basically the premier old school event of America, and at some point in the lifespan of Lobstercon, they began doing pre-modern side events. If you're listening to this, you're probably aware about how big pre-modern is now. So we're at the point where the old school and pre-modern have their own separate Lobster Cons. Ours is in the spring, old school is in the fall. And we decided to step in to help the Neos guys and DFB and Jared run the pre-modern event in North American Premodern Champs. It's a charity event for Room to Grow. This is a Boston-based charity. They provide educational materials, parenting support, and material goods for families in poverty who have young children, babies, toddlers, etc. We've raised a lot of money for them over the years now. Last year we raised about $15,000, hoping to break that number this year. And that's kind of the overall intention and goal behind the event. The EV is terrible.
Right.
This is all about the vibes. It's all about hanging out, seeing your friends, and playing some serious competitive Magic to go home with the Lobster Trophy and be crowned North American Premodern Champ. Some of us have been to a lot of Lobster Cons.
Yeah.
You've been to what?
This is number 6 for me, I
Number
think.
6 for you.
Yeah.
I think this is number 5 for me, maybe 6. Dave said this is his 10th.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's the guy who started, so you can't get higher than that. But they've been going on for a long time, 8 years now, and So we're going to get into the details of what we're looking at for this particular event, our structure, and some of the events that and the general schedule of the week.
Hell yeah, dude.
So for folks attending, if you're listening to this and you don't have a ticket, again, sorry, you're not getting in. I can't get you in. I can't get your friend in. I can't get my friends in. We're going to go through the schedule a bit here and talk about some of the events going up and the actual structure of our event. Starting off on Wednesday, April 29th at Moogie's in Chestnut Hill Road in Boston.
Claw sharpening.
They call it the claw sharpening. This is where the New England old school guys show up. They play some old school, pre-modern, AAA. You get sandwiches. They have salads, beers, super casual meetup. This is great for folks who are in town early. Starts, I think, around 6 p.m. at Moogie's. Parking's terrible, so carpool if you can, or take the T or the bus if you can. We usually go to that every year now.
Yeah.
Get some beers, hang out, play some different formats.
AAA, drink beer, get a cheesesteak.
Yeah, play
Cheesesteaks are
AAA.
choice.
Don't
Yeah,
ask me
cheesesteaks
which
are good.
AAA rules they're doing. They're doing whatever rules.
Oh, well, we got to spread the word, right?
New England
We're
old
playing by the
school is-
Worcester Accord.
I don't
the
know.
Marlboro-
Not at
Marlboro
not at
Award.
Moogie's. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard there. I
decreeing.
won't name names. But I've heard of a New England old school member who said, "If I see an Apocalypse Painland in AAA, I'm going to grab it and tear it up."
yeah.
He must lose a lot to them.
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, he must be pretty bad at old school.
Well, the Worcester Accord doesn't have the Apocalypse Painlands
I didn't
in
know
it.
there
No,
was a,
technically-
since when is there a Worcester
technically,
Accord?
It is
No.
a gentleman's agreement if you would like to play with the Apocalypse Painlands.
It's a gentleman's agreement to not play with them. It's a point of ambiguity.
Right, but it's not
Yes.
codified into law.
Wait.
No, it is codified that it is ambiguous.
You said
Since-
codified.
Bring your
Moving on.
bring
Bring
your
your
AAA
Since
deck.
when is there
Bring
a
extra
Worcester
cards. Sit
fucking
down with the
rule set?
opponent. Discuss which rule set you want to use, and then go from there.
So it's one strip,
Oh my
one
God,
factory.
dude.
No, we got to hammer this out, man, because AAA
One-
is
one
the
dark
premier
ritual.
format of
Is this the
Lobstercon.
Zoo?
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
Is now.
Is this the Zoo Crew?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not Worcester.
Yeah, no, it's called the Worcester Accord.
It's called
It is?
that.
Yes,
Why?
Because we meet up at Wooden Bar, best restaurant on the
because
planet.
nobody talks about Marlboro. DC for life.
I mean,
True,
I guess.
true,
That
true.
seems like
Nobody knows where Marlboro is.
that seems like a massive L for
All
Zoo
right,
Crew.
so
Yep.
tell your wife, tell your friends, tell your kids, one strip, one factory,
They
one
have it
dark
listed out
ritual.
on zoocrew.team.
Yeah, go
That
check
is
out
that's what we're
zoocrew.team.
playing.
Can you link it in the show description?
Yes.
The Worcester Accord?
Yes.
Perfect.
It'll be in a link in the show notes. It's called the Worcester Accord.
And you should also
Zoocrew.
listen to the previous episode if you're interested
No,
in AAA.
the sound quality is terrible.
Whatever.
This is why I didn't want to associate AAA with Lobstercon, because it's just a fucking can of worms, bro. You know, you can't talk about the format without, whatever.
Without your lawyer.
Anyways, come to Movies. Don't play AAA against me. Come play Premodern against me. We'll have some beers. We'll hang out. I'll actually be able to play some Magic, so please come hang out if you're in town Wednesday, April 29th.
That's true. It is one of the few days that we get to play Magic.
It is one of the few days that the Crew folks get to play Magic, so come jam against us and hopefully lose. Okay, so going into the Thursday of that week, April 30th, we have the Premodern. What is the full name of it?
It's like the pre-modern pre-event.
The Premodern
Pre-game.
precursor,
Pre-game.
pre-game, pre-party thing run by the Red Line Tree Folk at Pandemonium Games. This event is also sold out. We wanted to call it out. This is going to be an event where you might be able to call the store and see if you can get a spot that day of, or go check it out, go hang out with some folks. They have some really stacked pricing for this. The event starts at 6 p.m., 4-round Swiss, cut to top 4. And the pricing for the top 4 is a foil Pernicious Deed, foil Memory Jar, which you can get signed
Yeah.
the next day at Lobstercon.
Shit, I need that
Donato
for you.
Giancola.
Foil Yavimaya Hollow, and for first place, a Guru Mountain.
Oh, wow. I thought you were starting off with Pernicious Deed at first.
No, I'm going. Well, you got to
Yeah.
end with the best,
Right,
You don't
yeah.
go. You'll go Guru Mountain to
I'm
foil
just like,
Pernicious
that's
Deed.
crazy.
It's crazy.
This is the only good EV of the weekend if you're playing Magic.
Yeah,
and
if
you're
you
a little
basically,
EV grinder.
yeah, if you're trying to grind or you're trying to win at some actual prizes, this is the event. Again, though, is a 4-round Swiss cut to top 4. So
Yeah,
remember
it's
that.
very cutthroat because it's like
Very-
what, like 50, 60 slots or
It's
something.
very
It's
cutthroat.
64.
It's
So you have to go undefeated through the Swiss.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
effectively
the four
a
people that are
single limb.
undefeated.
Yeah,
Does it shake down to that just 4?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sick.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
That's really cool.
Cutthroat.
Very cutthroat. But someone made top 4 last year.
Because Brad gave me 2 takebacks.
That's true.
That's true. You shouldn't have given him the take back.
Never should have done it.
Nope.
I could have had a foil parallax wave right now.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it to charity.
Yeah,
Yep.
very noble. I will say too, like
Last year's event was sick.
yeah,
Had a good time.
last year was really cool. And if you don't have a ticket, there was 3 slots maybe last year.
Yeah,
that
I'm
went to,
sure
like,
some
the
amount
day
of
of.
people will drop, so
Yeah.
you can give a call to Pandemonium Games.
I'm actually not going to be able to make it, and since it's sold out and so hotly contested, I'm selling my ticket for $300. So yeah, if you want to play,
Oh,
you-
we're
you have to
scalping
come
now?
You have to come in second at least, probably, to get your EV back.
yeah, I know.
The foil D doesn't even cover it.
To anybody else going too, I have $50 in credit from the last event, from that previous year's one. I don't think I'm ever stepping foot in that store again, probably just because I probably can't make it over there. So if you say that you are me, buy some sleeves, get some sleeves on me.
Very
Just
nice.
use my credit. Use
They're
my
gonna have
credit.
like
I don't know if they'll
8
check.
people
all they know is your
during
name
the
is
day.
Ben.
Yeah. I'm Ben Gothier.
Well, dox
Just
me.
people standing up. I'm Ben Gothier.
Yeah, perfect.
Will the real Ben Gothier please stand up?
I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, you can use it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if Brad forgets, someone
Yeah,
try.
get there before Brad, even though this episode will be out after Brad hits it and takes all of Ben's credit.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're cutting into the actual Lobstercon day. Day
Meat and
1.
potatoes of the lobster.
Yeah, the meat and potatoes of the lobster, yes. May 1st, Friday, day 1. So we've been experimenting with general like tournament structures at Lobstercon over the past couple of years.
Swiss -1.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't do Swiss.
Cut to top 7.
Yeah.
Never
No,
again.
definitely not doing that. And we've had there's been a lot of feedback on the general tournament structures over the past couple of years. We get a lot of people, and doing things like 9 rounds plus top 8 in one day is tough, especially when you're doing multiple days of Magic. So this year we're going to be trying to do more of and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if this is incorrect, but a GP style.
Yes, this is a
Okay,
GP.
I've never been to a GP, so I don't know. Day 1, we're going to be running 9 rounds of Swiss. Just 9 rounds of Swiss. 18 points should cut to day 2. And
That's a record of 6-3 or better, which also shakes out to God help us if you manage this record. But yes, 5-0 or 5-1-3 will also day 2. But we also
land
but
tax
if you
is so back.
but if you
Yeah.
end with a 5-1-3 record, we also will take you out back and shoot you.
Yes.
Old Yeller.
So so 18 points or better gets you to day 2. We're going to also this is going to be pretty straightforward that day, just 9 rounds of Swiss, no top 8, nothing like that. We'll be running a consolation event at some consolation bracket at some point. If you're not familiar with the consolation bracket, it's just going to be another pre-modern event that we start probably after round 4. For folks who can't make it to day 2 but want to keep playing pre-modern, we are going to fire another tournament up. Again, it's probably not going to have any prizing, but something that we're going to fire up so folks can jam some extra games that day.
That one definitely won't have prizing, right?
Yeah, I don't think it will.
I
didn't-
This
I didn't buy
is a
anything.
day 1 consolation.
And the only thing, I mean, like in maybe some world, if we have like too much stuff for the charity raffle, maybe we can like put something up for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But the idea is that it's going to give you another chance to run it back, play in a different deck, play in a different Swiss event, in case you go, 0-3 or something.
If you scrub out of your funky event, right? Or wait.
No.
This is day 1. This
Oh,
is
I'm
day
sorry.
one,
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I'm
Alternatively, just stay in the event. Just
done.
keep
just play
playing.
the event out.
Well, if you're 0-3, you can still day 2.
That is true.
That's
So,
true.
You know,
That's
not,
also
not
true.
dead till
Yeah,
04.
I'm not
Yeah.
locked in on this round 4 thing. It's
Yeah.
we also kind of fire these on demand, so we'll see
Yeah.
if people want to do that.
Yeah, it actually
but-
makes sense that, like, at a minimum, wait till round 5.
right, because there's
We
people
have
are
to sit
still.
and do the math on that. TBD.
TBD.
Well, you can go 0-3, then go 6-3 and make day 2.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if it goes down to like, oh, should we wait for somebody to go 0-4 and there's 8 people, then we shouldn't fire 8 people.
Right, exactly.
There's
Yeah,
going to be another
that's what I
16
mean.
Or whatever.
Last year, I made an announcement being like, if you're interested in this, come up to the front desk.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of people come up saying, hey, I want to do this. So
Yeah.
we'll probably do that again to figure out how many people, what round to fire it in. But we generally do this, so if someone's 0-4 or something and they don't want to keep playing in the main event, they can swap decks and go play in a different event or something. That's it pretty much for day 1. We're going to be ordering pizza that day for dinner. Billy's
Free
gonna be-
pizza.
Yep,
Yeah.
free pizza for everyone.
Yep.
We're going to be ordering that so folks have something to eat for dinner that day.
There's going to be a vegan pizza.
There will be a vegan pizza. That's good to know. I didn't even
Yep.
actually.
Yep.
We did that last year, right?
Yep.
Yep. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
What about gluten free?
I'll ask.
Yeah, if we can do gluten free, that'd be
I'll
ideal.
ask.
Actually, yeah.
I'll
We'll see if they can support
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I vote to just tell everybody with dietary restrictions to fuck off. But you know,
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing at Lobstercon?
exactly.
All right.
No, yes, accommodating that stuff is always great.
Accommodating people is pretty important.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to accommodate people.
Pretty thoughtful.
Cutting to day 2, May 2nd, Saturday. This day is going to be a little funkier. We're going to have the 5 rounds of Swiss and a cut to top 8 for the main event. That's going to start at 10:30. I also didn't mention it for day 1. That event's going to start at 10 a.m. on day 1. Day 2, we're going to have...
What time are doors?
9.
Whoa.
Maybe 8:30.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well...
I mean, you can't have doors 10 minutes before
True.
the event starts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
This is the earliest Lobstercon yet.
Well...
Yeah. So make sure you don't sleep in too late that day.
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, the thing is, we say 10, but...
Oh yeah. We'll I guarantee. Like we'll start.
Got the fucking Brad Stones of the world. They're going to show up at
Yeah.
10:15.
Yeah,
Well,
don't,
see,
don't
that's
have
the-
me
that's
be
the
the one
problem,
to
though.
unlock
You
the door.
You can't tell people we're starting 20 minutes late because then they'll show up 20 minutes late.
No,
to
we're
the
starting
20
at
minutes
10.
late. Yeah, exactly.
We're starting at 10. Right.
If you're not there, you're dropped
Day
immediately.
2, day 2, the main event is going to start at 10:30. The side events are going to start at 10 a.m. Just so we can get those kicked off and started. Those side events, we'll get into the details in a second, are not going to be run by specifically us. They're going to be run by some of our friends in other crews. So for our side events this year, we have Premodern Unchained, hosted by the Rochester Royals, our good friends from the frigid upstate area. They have a bunch of crazy stuff they wanted to give out. We were hashing out some prizing today. They have cards for top 32. First place is going to get a foil, look at me, I'm the DCI card.
That's cool.
Yeah, the...
Plus, I got prizing too.
Yeah, Brad got some prizing. What'd you get, Brad?
So, Ice Age Necro for first place and Gold Border Necro for 2 to 8.
And then Alex also got these really cool patches with Necropotence on it for Unchained, Premodern Unchained. He's
Yeah,
going
that
to be
looks
giving
so
out.
sick.
Yeah. One thing you're going to learn about this as I go through this is the side events actually have like better EV than the actual main events.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the pricing for the main event, but I guess we can talk about that after we go through this. But they both the Rochester Royals and going into the second event, the Order of the Sacred Torch, those guys went so hard in pricing and so much. They went so above and beyond. It was really sick. The other side event we have is the Enemy Fetch Premodern. It's to be hosted by, like I said, our
10
friends.
fetch.
Huh?
10 fetch.
Whatever. And 10 Fetch Premodern, hosted by Order of the Sacred Torch. This is going to be our friends from New York. They have some really cool stuff going on. So for entry, they have these custom land proxies they made that they commissioned Brooklyn resident Donato Giancola to paint a basic, all New York, of different locations in New York. And Andy went out and got those printed, and those are going to be handed out as door prizes. Andy went and created 16 total decks of notable New York pre-modern community members and players, gold border, basically WCD style decks. In top 8, once they make top 8, they're going to draft a spice deck and a spike deck.
Oh, they get 2 decks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's crazy. And they're really cool. I'm not going through all of them, but he has some really cool notable lists. Like, for example, he has, like, Mike Flores' Sly, Lanny Gat, Andy's is Bobble, like, Lodestone Bobble combo. I don't know if you saw that. I thought it would be funny if you did tie control, but...
Yeah.
Obviously, can't do that anymore.
R.I.P.
Yeah, so they have a ton of stuff they're giving out for those events, and both those events are going to be awesome. I'm really excited to hear about those. Those will be starting at 10 a.m. The main event will be starting at 10:30 a.m. I guess since we talked about the pricing for that, we should probably also talk about the pricing for the main event.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this a charity tournament?
Yes. Did
What?
I not mention that?
No, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, because I've had that question asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a charity tournament.
Big
so-
time.
No, I actually personally pocketed
No.
everybody's money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
And
There's a charity for Jay.
Yeah, because in case
Yeah.
you didn't hear me talk about it earlier, it's a charity event.
okay.
Yes.
So
Wait,
now,
Nick,
now
can you get
we-
my friend in?
No, why I asked?
He's
because
already
we're about
gonna
to
be in
talk
Boston.
about main event prizes.
Where I
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about the EV
The,
for
the
our main
first
event.
place prizing is
The real prize is the amount of money that we donate to charity.
Right,
yes.
100%.
Well, also, yeah, the real prize is being able to say you won Lobstercon,
Yeah.
which is
Right, that's the real
all of
bragging
us treat
rights.
you like royalty.
that's all
Yeah.
that matters. Yeah.
So what's the pricing like for the main event?
Well, every year a survival is tradition
Yep.
to be first place. So Brian
So that-
Selden
so that
has
Brian Selden
2
can-
out of 4, I
yeah.
think, and
can
is-
win it again.
Yeah, we'll be getting his 3rd this year. And then from there, I want to say it's survival, 2nd place Dreadnought. What was 3rd place? Powder kegs.
I thought
3rd
you-
and 4th is powder kegs, and 5 to 8 is masticores. The big thing is that pre-modern prices now are untenable
They're insane.
and just straight garbage.
Yeah.
So what we're giving out this year is the same price point as last year.
Yeah.
It just
But
doesn't
last
name it.
year, Mastercore was the top 16
Exactly.
prize.
Yeah. So
Why
last,
is it top 8 this
last
year?
We want to
was-
give some money to charity. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what was last year? Last year was like survival to first, and then intuition to second,
Replenish 3rd and 4th.
and dreadnoughts 5 to 8. So like
Yeah.
the price points now are just fucking
That's
awful.
crazy.
Yeah, you and I were comparing, and I was like, dude, we can't do the same.
Yeah,
price.
if
And
we
we're
gave
like,
out what we gave out last year, there actually would be no money for
Yeah.
charity. Yeah.
yeah.
It's wild though.
So and then we have pricing the top 16 total.
Yeah, I forget what 9 to 16 gets, but something cool.
Yeah, something that probably doesn't seem like it should be that expensive, but is.
Yeah.
I think, was it
$15
furnace
naturalized.
or something?
Oh, it was
Furnace?
furnaces.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 14 furnaces. Yeah, because those are expensive now too.
Yeah, they're $15
Sure
each.
are, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Which is what
Insane.
mass score was last year.
Billy, you remember about a year ago when we were telling everybody to start buying pre-modern cards if they wanted to buy them?
Yes, but I didn't listen,
Exactly.
which
yeah.
is why I
Didn't
have
heed your
only
own
2
advice.
cradles.
Yeah. It was like a year to a year and a half ago, probably a year ago, I think.
About a year ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
were like on just to shoot the shit, just like,
Yeah. Do it
hey,
now.
things are happening.
Yeah.
Prices are going up. If you want to get anything,
The
now's
other-
probably the time to buy.
The other thing though is that like if you are like an invested listener to this podcast, then like you have benefited already.
True.
Like of the whole spread of actual pre-modern cards that I would ever actually want to play, I have 80% of them, so I got them all at fire sale prices for years.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah, I mean, you got 4 Mox Diamonds. You're sitting pretty.
I bought those at $55 a piece in 2014.
Yeah, those are a lot
That's
now.
legacy holdovers. But like like OG Terrorwars for $1.50 and all that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Call the herd.
Yep.
That was the first.
So yeah,
Moving on.
so that's kind of the general overview of all the events, the pricing, what you can expect out of those things. Again, day 2 we'll fire a consolation bracket, depending on rounds and demand and whatever. So folks have another chance to run it back if they want, or if they drop from the side event, they just want to play vanilla pre-modern. We'll be running consolation bracket that day on demand. So
There'll be a lot of door prizes too.
oh yeah,
We're giving out door prizes both days.
oh yeah.
Shared Discovery is chipping in, I think, on door
Oh,
prizing.
we've got pins, we've got stickers, we
Yeah.
have shirts we're gonna have for sale. We
Yeah,
have,
this I think that people will get the most that they've gotten out of any year this year, just because there's so many extra people throwing it.
I've been even thinking about the idea because I have a lot of people who are like, I'm gonna bring these things to give out to people. Where can I give them out? I'm kind of thinking maybe we should even set up a table somewhere where people can just drop cruise swag for people to go pick it
Yeah.
up because the front
Yeah.
desk is gonna be slammed.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we're not gonna have space for everyone's
Just
shit.
leave
Talk-
a
if-
thing,
if-
take a thing.
All right, so I am Billy. You may have seen me running charity raffle
Hi,
stuff.
Billy.
I know I can handle this. All right,
I know
talk
you
to
can.
me. You got charity stuff. Roll up to me. Nick's gonna be running the tournament. Don't talk to him. Jay's going to be running the stream. Don't talk to him.
You won't see Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That,
All
you
that
won't
stuff.
see
Jay
me.
will be in the
Talk,
closet
to
somewhere.
me if you have some charity raffle stuff. Be like, hey, I want to give this thing to this whatever. I will take care of it. I will take your feelings.
And I will say
privacy.
too, like people should just show up with their shit.
Yeah,
on
just
Saturday.
show up. We will
Like-
make sure it goes to a charitable
Yeah,
purpose.
there's been people asking on Discord, like, you know, who should I give this to before the event, all that type of shit. Just bring it the day of. We'll have the charity raffle running on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, yeah, bring your stuff either Friday or Saturday. You don't need to hand it off early or anything. We don't, like, advertise it. It's just all day of, so...
Okay, this is something that I feel like I've screwed up in the past, so I'm going to ask it for clarity's sake for the nice audience
Yeah,
to make
please
sure they know. Charity raffles Friday and Saturday, different pools of items
Yes.
each
Yes.
day.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
so
what we did last
if you,
year.
Yeah, which I think I screwed it up because I saw something on Friday. I was like, oh, I'm going to buy tickets tomorrow. Don't do that. We pull all the tickets and give away the items each day. So don't be like, oh, I'm gonna put in tickets for this tomorrow, closer to the.
It might
deadline
not
or
be
whatever.
there.
Yeah,
Or
it's gonna be
it
a
won't
fresh.
be there. It won't be
Yeah,
there.
there's gonna be a
So-
fresh lineup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you see something, pull the trigger, buy those tickets, put them in, because you're not gonna have another opportunity.
Cash only.
Cash. Oh, you're not doing.
No,
Okay.
that's a
Yeah.
regional thing.
We're
Cash
gonna
only.
do, we're gonna
Okay.
cash only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bring fat stacks.
Bring fat stacks, because we all know you got them. All right. So a couple other things. We got some artists this year. Brad
Sure
worked
did.
really hard in getting some artists. Brad, what kind of artists? Who's coming?
So we have three fine gentlemen. We have Donato Giancola, who's the first one to sign on. Notable cards are...
Memory jar.
Remember, he definitely did some pre-modern things. I'm drawing. I should have come prepared to this, probably.
It's all right. He also did not pre-modern, but did Chromox,
Chromox is one.
Mirari,
Yeah, he did Ferrari,
did
which
Mirari,
is sick.
which is a banger.
Yep. We'll circle back to him.
Storm Island.
Yeah, Storm Island, yeah,
also
yeah.
actually a banger.
Yeah, as I pull out my phone and start Googling real quick.
I got you.
You got me.
What
What was on the flyer?
He actually did a lot. Cartographer.
He still does shit,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he did
No, I
crazy
know, but
for-
I was
He's got a lot of amazing pieces.
Dismiss, Chromat,
Yeah.
fucking.
He did the 7th edition James Day tome, which I'm not allowed to play in old school, and it upsets
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
looks so
he,
nice.
He did the new art for the UMA, the Ultimate Masters foil,
Oh, cool.
which
That is
is
cool to
really
know.
sweet.
Cauldron Dance is a banger.
Glory. He did Glory.
Yeah, Glory.
That's see and play right
Fucking
now.
breakout card of the year right there.
Yeah, for real.
And I don't know what the full details are
Disenchant.
on this, but from what I understand, he'll also have, if these are proxies, obviously, because this isn't a Wizards Commission card, but he'll have artist proofs of the New York lands,
Oh, cool.
that with the white back.
Wait.
Yeah.
But he did another land that's way cooler than the New York ones. He did the Post Malone Mountain.
I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Ripper.
That has a retro border on it.
Donato's the man,
does.
and I'm really excited to have him.
Oh, he's super nice. Yeah, we met him at the Sacred Torch Showdown. Good dude. After that is Michael Sutphin, who did Exalted Angel, most
Yep.
notably. And then he also did, like, Yawgmoth's Bargain.
Randomly.
And, yeah, and, like, just, like, some other banned cards. Like, his best cards are banned in pre-modern.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's got some bangers.
Exalted Angel alone is just unreal.
Yeah,
I want to see if I have one to get one signed. I
I
don't know
actually
if I have one.
an artist proof that I'm, like, really excited to show him.
You gotta get that signed, dude.
Yeah, I bought it years ago, just like on a whim. It was like somebody was
Of
selling
what?
it for Exalted
Artist
Angel.
Oh,
Exalted
Exalted
Angel.
Angel.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, I picked it up for like $50 like 5 years ago or something, and I'm just excited to show it to
That's
him.
fucking sick. He'll
That's
love
really
that.
Yeah, and then to round it out is Darren Bader, who did Argothian Enchantress, Oath of Druids, Deep Analysis, bunch of cool stuff. So,
Yeah. I want to get my oath signed real bad.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the lineup this year. It's artists that don't frequent events
Yeah.
as much. So kind of like more deep cuts and a little bit rarer signatures, and yeah, it's gonna be sick.
I'm fucking hyped on
Yo,
that.
Michael Sutphin did the Magic Player Rewards bird token. That's a sick art.
Yeah, that's a wicked cool one.
That's only made by, was it Ordered Migration?
Yeah. Oh man, I've been on a kick lately about how I can't flash back my Battle Screech after I cast Ordered Migration.
Oh, that's been bugging you?
Yeah, dude, it's so
Throw
annoying.
it in
They
your
both
side,
make
yeah.
bird tokens, but they're
One's
different
blue, one's
colors.
white.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's very upsetting.
All right, and then for our vendor, like we did last year, we're going to have our friends in Tales of Adventure down there. Good guys. We have Rodney down there
Yep.
slinging cards. Come buy some pre-modern cards, some staples at good prices. You can place your orders in advance online and come pick them up at the event. Yeah, good dudes backed hard.
Use code DuressCrew for 5% off your order.
This is where I would put in a sponsor
Yeah.
thing if we had one.
Yeah.
but I
You
don't.
can try.
Yeah. You could try putting in terrestrial the code and see what happens.
Yeah, they've been there every year so far for us, and they rock. And they always have good prices and like really nice inventory and everything.
Oh yeah.
Trade some stuff in.
Rodney used to own a store in JP.
Yep.
He owned it.
Local.
Yeah, he gave me another spirit.
He owned it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yep,
Yeah, dude.
Isn't he like our age?
yeah.
Wow.
Why don't you own a store, Brad?
I don't know. I suck.
You don't own a store in JP, dude? What's going
Yeah.
on? All right, and then rounding out this little section, for food, like I said, on Friday we're gonna be doing free pizza for everyone. Saturday we're gonna be doing lobster rolls for those who got in on the order. If you're listening to this and you didn't get on the order, sorry, you missed it. You didn't check your email. Too
Yeah.
bad. So sad.
Sucks to
I have
suck.
something to say about that.
What?
So this is all off the record. I do not assume any responsibility for this. This is your problem that I'm being nice to you about. This is not my problem. But if you have an allergic sensitivity to lobster and would like an assigned seat for that day, come talk to me. I will get you a lobster-free, and allegedly no promises lobster-free seat.
Yeah.
I will get you assigned seating for that day.
But we will also make you sign a waiver.
No, it's this is a courtesy, not a promise.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you need assigned seating because you are allergic to lobster, come talk to me. I will get it for you.
But
Very
also
nice.
legally binding, no
No,
promises.
Exactly. Yeah.
They just
Also-
have to be on the feature match all day.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah. You
Oh,
ever
every round
you
on
gotta sit on
camera.
the stage.
Oh, you know
It's
what?
like
Okay,
horribly
sorry.
swelling up.
I don't make the rules. Sorry. All right. Okay, so we've talked about it a couple times. We've kind of mentioned it in passing, but we do a charity raffle. We do one each day. This helps add even more funds to the actual charity.
This is where like a big chunk of the money
Yeah.
comes
Oh,
from
yeah.
for the charity donation.
A lot of money comes with the charity raffle.
About half.
We have some crazy stuff already on the docket. I'm only going to spoil one thing because I feel like I have to spoil something.
Oh, yeah,
But
you gotta give-
there's some
give a
crazy
tease.
stuff. There is going to be donated from the one and only Canadian Cody, the king of graphic design and
My
just
dude.
being a good dude in general,
big
is
homie.
donating an entire Tempest set in a Tempest binder.
Whoa.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
Holy
so
shit.
cool.
That's just the kind of like stuff we're gonna be seeing at this charity raffle,
That's
guys.
so sick.
And there's more than that. There's
Yeah.
way more than that. So that isn't to say we're not looking for stuff. If you have anything you want to donate, and especially if it's a big thing, give us a heads up. Email me at duresscrew@gmail.com and say I'm bringing this thing. I want to put it in the charity raffle. But also you're welcome to bring sweet foils, cool cards, whatever things you like to put up, old Magic swag, books,
Bits of lore.
scryings, magazines, whatever.
It won't be too small. I'll package it up into something that's
Right.
appealing. Like,
Yeah.
like we can package it up with some cruise stickers. Every bit helps. It's all for charity. You know, you can just dump me some stuff,
Yeah.
and I'll make sure it goes to a good cause.
Yeah, it's all going to Room to Grow, so please do it. We love running it. We love slinging the tickets. And we want to get some cool stuff in your hands, so please donate if you have any cool stuff. All right, guys. Do you guys want to take a quick break?
Sure. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick ripper?
Won't say no.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't have much left, but we'll take a quick break and then we'll get back to the rest of this
Cool.
momentarily.
Ben, do the music right now.
It is Ben doing the music.
Testing.
Build us an outhouse.
Testing.
Are we
Is this
recording?
working? Does this work? Did I break anything?
Is that recording?
Yeah, I think it's recording. All right, cool.
All right,
Wow.
we're recording.
Close call.
All right, we're back.
Almost deleted the whole
All
thing.
right, welcome back to Hardcast. We're talking about North American Premodern Champs 2026, the hype episode for Lobstercon.
Can I buy tickets to that? Or
Can you get my friend in?
Yes, a couple. We'll recap. It's been sold out. Can't get your friend in. Can't get my friend in. And
yeah, like just to clarify, so people understand that, like, when you say that, we're not joking. Like, there are duress crew members that are not able to play.
yeah,
Like, it's so if you think that we like
this is a legal thing.
yeah, if you think that we like fucking held out tickets to give to insiders,
You're right. Wait,
no,
no, you're
well,
wrong.
yeah.
You're mad wrong.
Yeah, no, this shit. Nobody expected this shit.
No fucking way. And so, if you can't come to the event because you missed out on tickets selling out, you can catch the feature matches on Twitch at Press Crew. Jay, he's the stream producer here. Jay, do you have anything you want to add about the stream?
Yeah. So stream is going to be bigger and better than it's ever been. We've got a beautiful cast of boyos that are gonna do some commentating. I guess.
Do we want to announce that?
Yeah,
now?
so technically this hasn't been announced as of recording, but
It'll be announced
It'll
by
be
the time
announced
of
by the
release.
time that this releases. But if you haven't seen the announcement, we have let's see. So commentators this year for the North American Premodern Champs is going to be noted vintage world champion Carl Winter.
Great dude.
Great
Crazy
dude.
Carl
Yeah,
Winter.
Crazy Carl, fucking mainstay of the community. Love the dude to death. He's been doing
King of
commentary.
the Impulse Crew.
Yes, King of the Impulse Crew. He's been doing commentary a bunch on a bunch of different streams for going all the way back to, was it 2024 at the side event. He was doing commentary with me, and that was like the first time I did it with him, and it was like amazing. So, anyways,
I actually didn't know that.
yeah, that was
that's
the first time he got on the mic. I
That footage
believe.
was lost.
Yes, it was. It was.
so
yeah,
sad.
yeah, maybe it was lost. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
I think it was.
Does
I
it
think.
still
I think it
exist?
was. No, I think it was legitimately lost, but it was like also for the better because it wasn't great. A lot of
it was
things
really
went bad.
bad.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of things went bad.
Like
but
really bad.
Learn some lessons.
But you know, we were learning.
yeah.
so, anyways, community mainstay Carl Winter, commentating alongside him is going to be former podcast host of the Leaving a Legacy. No, not this one. Not this former podcast host. Former podcast host of the Leaving a Legacy podcast, Jerry Me, who a lot of people that were in the Legacy community know him. He is a just the most wholesome dude.
Yeah.
Really
just a
enjoyed.
legend.
Yeah, it really enjoyed. He commentated at our last regional along with Duress
Aiden.
crew member Aiden, and the two of them did phenomenal. I was really, really happy with their commentary. So it's gonna be awesome getting Jerry back in the booth.
Path forger for us.
For sure.
Trailblazer.
Yes, very true, very
For
true.
real.
And then, in addition to that, we also have well-known Twitch streamer Devin Doomwake O'Donnell, kind of a local killer who I've met through like RCQs and stuff around this area, and he's also killing it on Twitch with the stream. Plays a lot of arena, a lot of moto. And so he got into pre-modern somewhat relatively recently.
Has been killing it.
Yeah,
I feel like he
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
more
Has been
PR than
playing,
I do, bro.
yeah.
He goes to everything now.
Dude,
It's
he
sick.
has been going to like every event, and he's
Yeah.
been top eighting. He top eighted the what was it, the Taunton event. He top eighted the last
Zoo Crew
ELD,
event.
the Zoo Crew event.
Yeah, it was finalists in Zoo Crew, right?
Yeah,
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 so
yeah.
he was in the finals versus Phil in those.
That's
And-
cool.
yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't.
yeah. So
it's news to me, so I'd love to hear that. It's cool.
he
to
so
see
Doomwake is going to be one of the
And
commentators.
different decks every time as well.
Yes, yeah. He
it's
also
pretty
he,
neat,
he
yeah.
loves just changing it up constantly. And then our final commentator, last and certainly least.
No, definitely.
podcast.
Another former podcast host, which is crazy. We have
Drum roll, please.
Brad Stone,
Hey,
representing the
commentary.
crew.
Hate to tell you like this, Brad. but,
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah.
Brad, I need you on camera.
What?
Yeah,
You're not playing Lobstercon, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, you're doing commentary.
and that,
talking
you're
about
doing
you when we
commentary, and that's it.
Yeah.
When we said we couldn't get our homies in, we were talking about you. You're on
We're
commentary.
talking about you. Sorry, buddy.
Brad has been one of my most loyal soldiers in the stream booth.
Yeah.
I did last year.
Yeah, and you've always killed it. You've commentated fucking
Bunch of regionals.
like 4+ regionals or something. It feels like so.
Well, and Lobstercon last year.
Yeah, and Lobstercon last year. So
I won't have my sidekick with me this time.
that is true. That is true.
No, Billy will be in the trenches with Nick.
Yeah.
Because I told Billy he couldn't. apparently.
So I can play then.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good to play.
Yeah, wait till we're done recording, but we can get you in.
So Carl Winter, Jerry Me, Devin O'Donnell, Bradley Stone. Those are your 4 commentators
Stacked
for
team.
Premodern Lobstercon. I couldn't be more excited.
I can't fucking wait, dude.
It's gonna be a sick stream. I'm really hoping. So last year, if I remember correctly, we were like directly competing with like an RC or something.
And crushing them.
Just blowing them out of the
We
water
were
in terms of
outstreaming the
viewership.
official Hasbro account.
What?
We were way outstreaming the official Hasbro account.
Yeah.
Were we actually?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Close. Yeah.
And that was before Premodern got
Oh,
even
and
more popular.
that's the big thing is that like you look at how many people actually knew what Premodern was last year, and that number is just exponential
Oh,
now.
God, yeah.
This is
So-
gonna be fucked up.
I'm really excited.
hyped.
I think that the stream is gonna pop off.
Probably going live
And
probably 2 hours after the start of our event.
So the plan is right now noon EST. The stream on both days.
Yeah.
Will be going live. And that will be starting from round 1. We're going to be on a slight delay, kind of the same way I've been doing the regionals. We'll be on a slight delay, but that means that we can just plow through any breaks. So, if we have a feature match that ends early or whatever, we can just go right into a backup match. We can just go one after another, nonstop action. So it's going to be fantastic. And then, it's going to be unlike last year where we had one day being just the side events and then the other day being the main event. This is a 2-day event, so we're going to have both day 1 and day 2 coverage. So make sure you catch Friday for all that sweet day 1 action, but then make sure you tune in the next day for on Saturday for top 8.
Yeah. Day 2 plus top 8.
I'm gonna be watching from downstairs.
Dude, hell yeah.
We got face cams.
Oh yeah, we got all the cameras hooked up.
Ambient noise mic we picked up recently.
Yep, we got a little table chatter,
Yeah.
which should be nice.
A little shit talking.
we got our stream is pretty crazy now.
Yeah, it's I'm working a little bit on some overlay stuff right now. Just fingers crossed, I have some cool ideas. But it's I'm super excited.
It's pretty flushed at this point.
It is,
like-
yeah. It's most like everything. Just every single event we run gets a little bit smoother.
And it's like last year was like really like breakout because it was the first time with face cams. I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
now
It
it's like
was-
just standard place on the terrestrial stream is to like have
yeah,
the
like
face cams and everything. So
the old school event was like mostly like it was. Whenever you do anything more than once, it's like, all right, yeah, this is old hat by this point. So, the old school Lobstercon that we streamed last year definitely also helped just kind of break in the like, what is a big event like running?
Yeah.
But so if you are not able to be here in person, definitely come hang out in the stream, or don't, but just like click into the link and like leave the stream open the tab. Just give us the viewership numbers.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Watch the ads. Click on the ads.
Only watch the ads.
Only tune in every 55 minutes.
Exactly.
For the
Exactly.
ads. Okay, thanks, Jay.
Yeah,
Appreciate
of course.
I'm super hyped for it. I can't wait, honestly. I'm so excited to watch that stream. Last time, last year, I think we talked about this. Went home the next day and I just like lay down and just like watch the stream.
Oh, dude.
It's like was like I'm not doing shit.
Right.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not checking my phone. I'm just.
I always find it super funny how many people will like, you know, there's tons of people watching it in the moment live, but then like everybody that was playing in the event just being like, yo, like I'm so excited to go home this weekend, like on Sunday, just crash on the couch and just watch the stream nonstop. It's like, that's
Right.
awesome.
It's the perfect decompress. Relive the experience and everything.
Which is funny because like back in my days of like I loved watching, the whole reason I do this is because I loved watching streams, but like I never really would like go to an event and come home and like also watch like crush more of the content. So it's so cool to hear people being like, just non-stop Lobstercon.
Yeah, dude.
This is the creme de la creme of pre-modern content.
That's true. That is true.
For real. All right. I'm going to start cutting into some fun stuff now. Billy had some great ideas. Deck ideas for the side events. Let's talk about 10.
Like
10
circumcised?
fetch.
Or?
10 fetch.
10 fetch. What do you think? Billy, what do you think the
What do I
best deck
think?
in 10 fetches?
I have a bunch to say about this.
But what do you
I
think
was,
the best is? Or what stands to gain the most?
So what stands to gain the most is proactive opposite color decks.
I think
So-
madness.
Yeah. So the whole mana based theory thing is that the control decks can be opposite colored because they play 26 lands, so you can hit all your pip counts. The only thing that banning opposite fetches does is ban opposite color aggro. So this means that you can play stuff like red white goblins, blue green madness, like a little bit lower to the ground, the rock. Like you can do.
You could play like broccoli soup,
Yeah.
aggro, and
Broccoli
start running
soup's gonna
wasteland.
fuck.
Start
Yeah.
running wasteland.
Yeah, so it turns on the ability to run the utility non-basics that aggro decks need. So it turns on Gaia's Cradle in any of like the Tradewind opposition decks. It relieves that.
So you're saying I can turn 3 Lightning Angel, turn 4 Wasteland somebody?
Yes.
Or turn 4, turn 5?
Turn 3 with the Mox damage.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
But yeah, so broccoli soup, red white goblins,
Yeah, dude.
fucks.
Oh, yeah, you-
Red
Swords,
white goblin seems insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think blue green madness is disgusting because it's not that your mana is necessarily that more consistent. It means that you can choose or mix between Gaia's Cradle, Gush, and Wasteland in that deck, which are all S tier cards.
Right, you
And
get all
days.
these.
And date. You can actually cast your days.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, the rock's mana is like weirdly bad,
Yep.
and this helps it a lot.
A lot.
So much.
Yep.
They get it's like it's so weird.
Dead Guy Ale.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's so
dude.
funny it took everybody this
This
long
long
to
to
be
say
like,
Marsh
yeah.
Flats.
Dead Gael maybe vaguely playable now.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That was
Marsh-
the first thing that came to my mind.
I think
that DJ
Marsh Flats
slaps.
is nuts because
Yeah, it's still gonna
the
be
biggest
bad.
problem with that deck is you have all these double pips, right? And hitting all the double pips is really hard. But now with Marsh Flats, it like smooths things out.
Oh, you can play Knight of Stromgalds
Yep.
in your DGA
Oh,
deck.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
I also have a sort of a negatively posited prediction. So all these people saying, oh, it's just going to turn it into soup, or it's going to turn it into like whatever 4-color soup, or make the mana bases too easy. My prediction is that there will be no deck in the top 8 with more than 10 fetches. That's my first claim. And my second claim is that
Wait, they're all 10 fetch, though.
you get what I'm saying. A count of quantity 10 fetches. And then my other prediction is that of the opposite color decks, they're not going to be structured any differently than the existing allied colored decks. So it's not going to be a case of like red white goblins splashing green.
No,
it's just going to be like the more or less the same mana bases like red green or red
Yeah.
black goblins, just in a different color, which contributes to format diversity, and we should all switch to it.
Right?
Okay.
Wow, Billy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have feelings.
Damn.
So
we
my
had-
deck might not be tier 1 anymore.
I'm cool with
I
that.
want to like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to play Burning Catacombs, man.
Fuck yeah.
That's true.
That's all
It's
I
cool.
want to do.
And Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah.
And Deathrite Shaman, but that's
Yeah,
not
why,
happening.
yeah, unban Deathrite
I
Shaman.
came with
in
Deathrite Shaman at the end of this format.
Unchained. What's gonna win? What's gonna lose?
What's gonna win? Probably Dreadnought with Force of Will.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
So,
Cringe.
what's the
Sorry.
the-
Cringe.
We're moving on to Unchained right now?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you
Oh
play
wait,
that,
no.
you're
What's I too
cringe.
fast? I'll go
So
back
like
to
tide
defense.
control then?
Yeah.
right?
Tide control is sleep.
Back from the dead.
I will say we had discussed we moved on to Unchained, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
You're
we're on
good.
Unchained. We had discussed putting Dreadnought on the ban list for this event, and then we forgot to do that.
Yeah,
which I'm kind of bummed about.
I didn't want to, but yeah.
No,
Dreadnought-
if I remember right, we tabled it. I don't.
Yeah,
think
we did.
we
Maybe it
were
was
pretty
tabled
split
for
on
later
it.
discussion,
and then we just
never
talked about it
never
again.
circled back. But
Yeah.
Dreadnought plus Force of Will is just so boring.
It is boring.
So
but
here was my thing.
I'm hoping the proxies this year will alleviate that.
That's exactly it. I didn't want to make too many changes in that, like, personally, I am hoping that the whole proxy situation alleviates everybody's just putting Force Will in Dreadnought.
Yeah.
I hope people get more creative. I hope people try more things.
Live a little.
I think that
It's a side event.
Is there a chance that it might still be the best deck? Possibly, but I think that if people have the proxies, they will try and beat it, and aren't just going to default to it. If it is still an issue, then I'd be willing to, come up with some, or just straight up figure out a different idea for it. But I think that it didn't need to be done at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give it one more
But
year to
exactly,
shake
yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, if
See how it
we
goes.
see a finals match between two Force Will Dreadnought players again, something obviously needs to. Then we're turning to Martin and we're saying, this is proof.
Yeah.
No, I mean, last year we didn't have proxies, so I've seen Phil and Wynn bring this up in the Discord, and it obviously makes sense. Like, you have a bunch of people who left Legacy, who are coming to play Premodern. They have Dreadnoughts. They have Force of Wills.
Right.
it just works.
It just works. Like, there's like no reason not to run it, basically.
Yeah.
If you're like, well, I don't want to put any effort into playing this event, I'm just gonna take my Force of Wills and put it in my Premodern deck.
And nobody has 4 Talarian Academy.
Right. No
you
one.
know?
No one has 4 Talarian Academies.
Yeah,
no one has
4 Yogswills.
4 Yogswills sitting around. No one has any of that. And Yogswill's obviously expensive.
I have another negative prediction. So last year we had 48 players, I think, and 2 of those players were running Yawgmoth's Bargain as their chosen ban card, and their placement was
Very
number 47,
Yeah, very bad.
and number 48.
Yeah, it was not good.
So what's kind of interesting about this is that if Yawgmoth's Bargain continues to munch butt, then it might actually be like, wow, like this deck fucking cannot hang with the other ban list. Like, maybe this is a reasonable point of data.
Maybe this card actually just sucks.
Yeah, don't like sign up with a shit bargain.
Are we
and lose on
unbanning
purpose.
Yawgmoth's Bargain?
We're not unbanning Yawgmoth's Bargain.
I mean,
Pretty
the
sick.
card fucking sucks.
No.
So maybe.
All right. Small
Anyways,
tangent.
here-
No.
Here's my question. Do you guys think that which card is better, Talarian Academy or Mana Vault?
I think Mana Vault. I think Vault is probably just the best thing. Like I think like Tinker Fling with Mana Vault or something is.
Is it cracked?
I think it could be really good.
I think Mana Vault's probably better.
Yeah.
It's better than Grim Monolith.
It's better than Grim. It's better than.
It's definitely
Talarian.
better than Grim.
Yeah.
Definitely better than Grim.
And it's really funny because there's got to be like 5 times the amount of people that chose Grim Monolith as their proxy than Mana Vault.
Yeah.
And when I was like putting
To be
the
fair,
order together,
Grim Monolith is more. If you're just like trying to have the proxies, the Grim Monolith is more expensive than Mana Vault.
What about the Sly factor, guys?
I mean, I did have, like, for example, I did have someone for the proxy order, like, submit Brainstorm, and then they emailed me and were like, I don't want Brainstorm. So, yeah, I was like, I don't think you want Brainstorm.
That's
For your
fair.
proxy, you can get those for pretty cheap.
yeah.
Would be pretty cool though.
I was like, you can play Brainstorm and get whatever proxy you want, dude. I don't care. It's fine. But, yeah, I don't know. I think Dreadnought's going to do great. I think Necro's going to do good. I think Necro does pretty well.
Necro top 4 last year, right?
Yeah.
think
Necro
so.
top 4 last
Yeah.
year.
And then Dreadnought Mirror, right?
Dreadnought Mirror in the finals.
Wow.
Yeah, super whack.
We literally cut away from it.
Yeah. If
I don't know, how did Strip Mine do last year?
Not great.
Not great. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
But
Because when we played Terrageddon with it.
yeah.
I don't think
feel
that
like
was.
Terrageddon with Strip Mine seems pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it seems fucked up.
It's-
I would play it in Elves in a fucking second, bro. I played 4 Strip Mine in
I
a
mean, I guess
heartbeat.
if the best deck is Dreadnought, then maybe Terrageddon's just kind of mid.
4-color
Right.
Terrageddon with Strip Mine seems like it's gonna fuck on Dreadnought.
You think so?
I don't think it's even fucking
Well,
close.
because you can't Wasteland. That's the thing. Like, you get to run 4 strips and 4 wastes, but
Your,
only have
your
don't-
wastes
you don't-
your
you don't-
wastes are dead.
Don't run Wasteland, just run Strip Mine.
Just run
maybe
Strip
maybe
Mine,
like
so-
one Wasteland.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like
Two
Wasteland is your
waste or
fifth.
something.
Two
Yeah,
wastes.
yeah. You don't want to run
Swap the
8
ports
total.
out.
Wayfarer tricks would be cool.
Yeah, it's if they ever go up ever,
Yeah.
you fuck on them.
Yeah.
Kind of talking myself into playing Terrageddon if I get the
That's what I'm
chance.
saying, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do if I have a chance to play.
I would love
Yeah.
to play Strip Mine. Earthcraft would be fun. It wouldn't be good, but it'd be fun.
I suspect it may be better than you think, but we disagree.
Do you,
It's like-
do you
yeah.
play it in Enchantress?
Probably elves.
Elves?
Yeah. It basically gives all your elves haste.
I don't even know what it does. I just know that it combos with Squirrel Nest.
I don't even. We've
Turn-
talked about this
it turns
before.
the insect effectively into an elf.
Yeah.
And it gives
Guys,
elf
I don't
haste.
know what any of these cards do, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't play them. What does Earthcraft
Me neither.
even do?
It
Is
says
it, isn't it like tap a creature to untap a
a
land?
basic land.
Oh,
Or
it's
no,
basic.
is
It's.
it?
I think it's a.
I think it's basic.
I think it's
Yeah.
a basic.
Yeah.
But yeah, you tap creature on tap land. So like you're just like elves. You're like play a dork, tap it on tap. Play a dork, tap it on
okay.
tap. Play a dork
Okay.
on tap. And then
It
you
dorks
just like
all of your creatures.
yeah.
And then with Glimpse of Nature,
With-
just
And then you run a glimpse of Nate. Yeah. Now we're talking, dude. No, I think
Nick's rock hard right now.
table just bumped. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I'm hoping to see a lot of tech. I've seen some Storm players talking about a couple things. I've seen them even considering Tolarian Academy.
That's sick.
That is
So sick.
very cool in
Because-
Storm.
Yeah, which I think is a pretty interesting idea.
Does,
I
does
think
Iggy
for
Pop?
Academy, you need to go like if you're playing Academy, I think you need to go like Big Mud and play like upheavals and shit. But
Yeah.
that's just my thought.
Is there a Doomsday list that comes out of this? Is there maybe Necro Doomsday or something?
I'm not sure. Would
Necro Doomsday seems pretty decent.
Is Iggy Pop just cracked with tendrils?
So the problem with Iggy Pop is Iggy Pop wants 4 different band cards.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah
it,
like
it,
all,
it
all
wants
the
like
Stormless
one
one-
tendrils. It wants like some amount of Yogg's Will. It doesn't want.
It's tendies. It's fine. I'm so certain of this because you just egg the egg loop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the problem is that
I think
when
Tendies
you
is
run
really-
into somebody playing Force of Will, and it's the foil
That's
problem.
what Duress Cabal Therapy was for.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
true.
good in that matchup. I think of it as a legacy deck minus Ponder,
Okay, that's
which
fair.
I was beating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not-
I think tendrils is wicked fucking good
Yeah,
in Iggy Pop.
it's
It's
tendrils.
just kind of sucks when
Yeah.
you're like, well, I don't want to run 4.
Well, honestly, the grinding station plan isn't a bad one. Of just playing like
Just like
just playing 3 or 4 tendrils and
just like tendrils for 3, tendrils for 3.
exactly.
The deck is built pretty different because you go like ritual, Ig, that's 4,
Mm-hmm.
or ritual, tutor, Ig is 5. Then you get back 3, and you go ritual, tutor, tendies.
Yeah.
That gets you up to 9 storm. So you just need like a cantrip or a duress, which you usually open on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Got
the deck is played differently. You do the same loop, but
Right.
you only cycle through it once. So that like the fucked up hard thing about Iggy Pop, you don't
yeah,
have to do
you have to do.
Well,
yeah,
you're
you have to go
reducing
through
the storm
Iggy's,
count from
4
like what
times.
15.
15,
17,
15
yeah.
to like
Yeah.
7 basically. I mean
10.
10.
20
Yeah.
divided by 2 is 10.
I get yo, thanks. Appreciate that. No, I mean like it's not obviously always 10. People play fetch lands and pay lands and city
Yeah,
brass and
yeah,
shit like that. You
correct.
know what I'm saying?
8
And it's
to
not
10,
always
yeah.
15 with brain freeze either.
It's
obviously.
usually like 17.
Right, brain freeze
Yeah.
can be higher, it can
Sure.
be lower,
Yeah.
but even a low brain freeze is still a high tendies.
Yeah.
So it's like really powerful in that deck.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for Unchained.
Me
Sounds
too,
sick.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Unchained sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you get to play in it.
I might. We'll see.
I'm gonna play in it.
Not holding my breath.
The stream's just gonna be unattended.
Yeah.
Jake's just gonna go play an
Yeah.
Unchained.
If you're playing Jay, you have to go to the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone plays Jay that weekend, please let me know. You should not be playing him.
We have to go lock him back in his
I have to
cage.
go lock
Yeah.
him back in the tower. Or streaming.
Wagey, get in your cagey.
It's just like- All right, cool. How do you have fun at Lobstercon, Billy?
I'm going
I
to
don't.
propose a mini game. All right, ready? We're going to cycle around and we're all going to say a way that you can have fun at LobsterCon. If you stutter or wait, you are eliminated because you're not fun enough. And whoever wins gets to be the most fun.
Oh,
I will
shit.
start, and we will go to the right.
Wait, are we gonna go day by day or just
No, just like
just the entire
Just name
duration?
something fun.
I think
Okay.
it's yeah.
getting a scrumptious snack at Mamala's next door. Jay, you're up.
Playing AAA on the sidewalk.
Drinking Malort.
Smoke a cigarette.
You took mine. God damn it! I had it.
He's out.
You are eliminated.
Out already.
That's eliminated.
Trading cruise swag with other crews.
Jerking off in the bathroom.
Jay is
isn't fair.
What do you mean?
Jay is eliminated.
Eliminated.
Zach, you're up.
That's not fun.
Jay has his own bathroom for the stream too, by the way. Anybody attending LobsterCon should know.
I get an extension on mine. All right, hold on. This is unfair. You can't just say that then pass to me, dude. Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude?
Jay is eliminated. All right, Zach, how
You said play AAA, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Big act to follow.
Big act follow. Eat a lobster roll.
Exchange a stamped card with somebody.
Try again. I said exchanging cruise swag.
Come on.
You have a time extension.
Does stamping cards count?
Get a signature from an artist.
Win or lose because everybody wins when you're raffling for charity. Zach.
Oh, he's eliminated, right?
Run a successful stream.
Get some fresh air.
You already said smoke. You already said smoke a cigarette. You already said smoke a cig.
Yeah.
Try again.
Oh, you did say smoke. All right, fine,
Yep,
fine,
try
fine. Watch the Duress Crew stream.
Ask Mario for a shot of espresso. Just kidding. Only we can do that.
Go out and explore Boston with your friends at night. Cambridge, the city of Cambridge.
Get some sweet cards from TOA.
True.
Go to somebody's Airbnb and play Cube.
Buy some Lobstercon fit or playmat from the merch booth.
Win a Guru Mountain.
Eat a slice of pizza.
This game is just evolved. I just love it how this game has just evolved into like things you can do at LobsterCon. Sit quietly by yourself between rounds.
If that's your thing.
I'm out.
Twiddle
I'm
your
out.
thumbs.
Yeah.
I think I'm out.
I'm
Subscribe to the stream.
Ooh.
I said watch the stream.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah,
I'm out.
donate.
Use your
You're
Prime
on.
membership.
Nick, it's your turn.
Donate to the raffle.
I already said that.
No, you did.
Yeah, try again.
I said
Try again.
Impossible to
Buy
track.
tickets for the raffle and win something.
Try again. I already said win or lose.
Brad's the
then I'm
winner.
out.
Brad wins.
Okay, you guys are already out. I win.
Brad wins.
Brad wins. Brad is the most fun at LobsterCon.
So if
None
which
of the
means-
answers were play Magic against people.
That's
Well,
true.
yeah, because
Yeah,
this was
play
ways
Pokemon.
to have fun.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's having fun playing Magic here.
But clearly, listener, if you are listening or if you are walking around LobsterCon now, and you're thinking, "Dang, I'm not really having that much fun right now," go find Brad.
True.
And just go up to him and say, "Brad,
I heard you're the most fun.
I heard you're the most fun. Give me something fun to do." And
Tap
Brad,
dance for me.
yeah. Dance, puppet.
Yeah.
Brad will put a tab of
And
acid
don't
on
look
your
for
tongue.
Jay.
That's sweet.
You won't like
Oh,
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
find.
Yeah, don't ask Jay out.
Don't
Have a
go
good
looking
time.
for Jay.
All right, I got
He's
one.
got to stay focused during all the streams. So.
Yeah, if you guys see Jay anywhere besides the bathroom, let me know. 'cause
With the bat.
he's not allowed to leave the stream room.
Yeah.
Jay's the only one that's gonna have full clarity throughout the day. I can tell you that.
All right, last mini game. This will be quick. Predictions. What's gonna win LobsterCon? You can say who's gonna win LobsterCon, but what's gonna win LobsterCon?
Brian Selden.
On.
Oh, are we doing?
Whatever
Yeah.
Brian Selden's playing.
Are we doing are people down for another? I didn't do it last year, but a draft.
Yeah, let's do the draft.
Do a PT draft
Right now or at
No,
the,
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
at the,
no.
at the crib.
Yeah, probably at the crib.
Yeah,
but,
because we need a list of people who are
That's
there.
a fun thing you can do. You can like
Yeah.
bet. You can do like a draft.
Yeah. So-
You can do it by cards. You can
Yeah,
player.
I'll actually.
Well, I don't think the player list is public anymore. So it used to be public.
Do
on the
it
site.
when they publish the day 2 list, because that'll be a more coherent.
I like doing it for day one just because,
Well, I'm advising the listeners.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
sure.
You'll have the day 2
The
list.
people who don't have the spice rack.
For anybody that... Well, actually, the Spice Rack will be public for the event, so...
Right.
But anyways, for anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, a couple of years ago... So, something back in the day that I used to do, I'm sure a lot of people did, was...
Oh, I remember who used to do a podcast for it.
Well, yeah.
For the drafts.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
But back in the day for the PT, me and a bunch of homies would always do PG drafts, where everybody would go like snake draft, and you would pick players, and then whoever, sometimes we would do it for money or whatever, and then whoever's team of players did the best during the PT would win. And so we did that a couple of years ago for Lobstercon, and it's always a lot of fun. So listener, if you're listening, or if you're looking for another way to have fun, that's it.
Oh man, you could have been in the game still.
I could have been in the game. Damn it.
All right, so Brad's prediction is Brian Sullivan's going to win with a ham sandwich. Ben, what deck or person or both do you think is going to win Lobstercon?
Drew Lemery's on Dreadnought, I think.
Wow, I think that's a good pick.
That's pressure.
That's a good pick.
Sorry for you, Drew. You're gonna have pressure all weekend.
Dude,
Yeah, no, I mean,
I think Drew's a first rounder. Easily.
I don't think he can lose a Dreadnought right now, as we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Well, if you look at... Hey, go on.
Rich Shea on...
He's gonna play Enchantress.
You think? I would say yeah.
He just back-to-backed
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
two
yeah.
big events.
Okay, Rich Shea
And
on
one last
Enchantress
year.
then.
and he got top 4 in the last one. So
Yeah.
he's pretty locked in.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jay?
I'm gonna take a kind of a weird... So, no player, but Sly is gonna win.
Hell yeah.
Sly's going to
Oh, I'd
Gonna
love
win.
to see it.
That would
I
be,
would love to
that
see
would be
that.
so cool.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
to see
You know, Sly did not win a single event over 64 people last year.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, it can top 8, but
It top 8.
Yeah.
It top 8.
Yeah.
It top 8 a
That's the
bunch.
thing,
It
that's
just
right.
never
That's
won
why.
one.
Yeah, I can never finish.
Yeah,
it
can't
finish.
no. Can't cross
top
the finish
8,
line,
and then
but-
you lose your quarterfinals every time. Is what happens.
Yeah, you lose this
Soviet Army style, just throw meat at it.
Yeah.
So that's my bold
So
prediction.
I had Drew in my head, for sure, but I think Rich is locked in on Enchantress, dude. I think if Rich
Dude,
is
Jerry,
playing really well, it's just he's so good on that deck. It's
terrifying.
Yeah, it's like terrifying. And
That's one of those things where it's like, I feel like it's like, if Rich has a good day, like Rich is locked in, he's gonna do really well, and it's like, I don't know if I've ever seen Rich and he's not locked in.
Yeah, I mean, just a reminder, he won Lobstercon last year so last year's structure of Lobstercon is very important for understanding the context of the finals of Lobstercon last year, because last year we did the side events on day 1, which was 9 rounds and a top 8. And then we did the main event separately the next day, which was 9 rounds and then a top 8. So by the
12
time
rounds of match.
So by the time Rich Shea had gotten to the finals of day 2, or the main event of LobsterCon, he had already had at least probably 10 rounds of Magic, more than 10 rounds of Magic.
That was his 12th round that day.
12th round
and he played
that day,
probably
and he probably played 8 or 9 rounds
total,
the first
yeah.
day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was like, that was a long, crazy day, and he was still playing really pretty tight.
Yeah.
And obviously took it home. So I have a lot of faith in him this year.
For sure. No, a lot of good players though.
Infinitely good. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
so many
There's
people.
so many good
There's
players
so
out
many
there.
decks too that could just
Yeah.
spike it out of nowhere. I mean, so much RNG goes into this shit where it's like, your pairings,
Yeah.
you live and die by your pairings.
Oh,
Good
I mean-
matchups, bad matchups.
In one of my group chats today, we were talking about the meta of LobsterCon, what we think, and Hodge posted the last year's meta, right? And we're looking at it, and it's just like, yeah, Dreadnought was the most represented. Maybe that'll still be the case this year, but otherwise, everything else was just totally different.
Yeah.
Like Black Green Survival was on there a lot.
Yeah.
Like no one. plays
I
that
remember
deck
that
anymore.
one.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that one too,
Yeah.
right? And
Whereas I bet Mono Black is going to be like a crazy
well,
force.
meanwhile,
Oh,
Mono
yeah,
Black
it'll be
was
everywhere.
non-existent
Yeah.
last year,
They're
right?
gonna
Yeah.
fuck on fuckle.
yeah, I was like, what are you trying to
They're gonna
say?
fuck on some dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
They're not showing up unprepared for that matchup.
I have my eye on Mad Dogs.
Really?
That's kind of like the breakout deck of the year right now, and
Yeah.
I would be excited to see that in top 8.
What do we think about Oath going into the event?
It's tough to say.
Creatures suck.
It's tough to say. I mean, honestly, like
No.
it's,
Wait.
You
No.
mean in
Oaths top
stasis?
8.
Well, that's pretty safe, I feel like.
so the
Oath and stasis, right?
Stasis seems fine.
Stasis with Oath of Druids. Is
Yeah, I
what
like
mean.
it.
In PM 10 fetch.
Oh, have
that
you not
sounds
seen that?
fucking
Play a chroma.
heinous.
Yeah, it's the stasis with Oath for Akroma.
yeah.
I've been seeing on Magic
That
Online.
sounds fucked up in 10 fetch.
I've been seeing on Magic Online here and there. I wouldn't be surprised to see that
That's sick.
do well at Lobstercon. People are not ready for
You
it.
can play root mazes. In 10. That's a hot deck. For
There's
10
a
fetch.
there's a Stasis Dreadnought deck running around right now too.
Oh, I saw that out of the sideboard.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, there's that new deck. I don't even know what it's called. It's that like 4-color Terrorvore deck, and it's got Devastating Dreams. It's got like 31 lands in it.
Oh, it's like 2 Oath of Druids.
It has 2
like 3
O's.
live-
It has
yeah.
a Vindicates.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's Mr. Tebow.
It's got
Oath
four
style instead of Terragon
four
style.
mulches. It's
Yeah.
like
Pretty sure you run the 4th library before you run your first mulch, but
Yeah,
that's besides the point.
yeah.
Going back to Oath though, real quick, I could 100% see an Oath deck in the top 8, despite the
Top
fact.
8.
Yeah, despite the fact that Oath is not amazing into 3 of the top decks right now. I think that so much can happen with your pairings and getting lucky and shit. Like, Oath is still very good and very powerful when it hits its right matchups.
Yeah.
And if you just have the day go your way and you're playing that card, you can very easily find your way. Sneaking into top 8, top 16. Like, I could totally see that.
Strong disagree. With the GP style format, you are playing against the meta. You're not playing against, like, getting lucky with your matchups.
Day 1, no. Day 2, yes.
Yeah.
Day 1 is largely
Perhaps. But,
like once you get to the top tables of day 2, like, yeah, you're gonna be playing the meta. Like,
So actually-
you need to have good.
Yeah.
But like, again, you have to remember, like, was this 14 rounds or whatever is a lot of Magic that you need to be well positioned beyond just like, oh, hopefully I don't hit a bad matchup or whatever.
But like, I don't know, fucky shit happens, man. Like, you could just like
Yeah,
day
it can
2.
happen.
Oh, for
It
sure.
can
You can
happen.
have like
It can happen.
broccoli soup and then like
Yeah.
some other weird shit, and you just like
With Oaths?
Sneak
Yeah,
your
day
way in
2
there.
you just go goblins,
Yeah.
goblins.
But
Yeah.
but like at 14 rounds, it is a lot less likely than at 8 or 9 rounds where it's like, oh yeah, I played against goblins 5 times.
Yeah.
Like yeah, sure. That's you played against goblins 5 times, crushed them, won 2 other matches, and then double drew into top 8 or whatever. Versus and then I played 10 more rounds of Magic.
yeah.
Yeah, more than anything, what I'm interested in seeing is like day 2 if there is a big difference in like what decks. Because the thing about pre-modern is it is like kind of all over the place a lot of the time. Obviously, there are the best decks, but like I'm really looking forward to seeing how like day 2 shakes down
Yeah.
versus day 1, and like
Yeah, well,
if any like cute decks or what percentage of cute decks kind of make it or whatever.
that's one of those things that like day 1, depending on how absolutely burnt out I am, I'm gonna try and get like all the numbers crunched on like archetypes and like what like you could very easily get some stuff on like conversion rate of like, there was 15% Dreadnought, but then Dreadnought in day 2 was 37% or it went down or whatever.
Yeah.
Mono Dreadnought day 2.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Dreadnoughts,
Or
just
like
like-
10% or 8% of people played Sly, but
Right.
only 2
One
Sly
person,
players
yeah.
converted to day 2, so it's actually it's a 1%.
100% Dreadnought day 2.
Yeah,
That's what-
exactly.
That's this is all
Yeah.
Dreadnought.
So-
Just like, get Martin on the phone right now.
yeah. So
We've got his number.
hopefully we'll get some graphics made up of all those stats. so people can see
ChatGPT,
them.
crunch these numbers and don't make a mistake.
Yeah, don't make mistakes.
Don't
Yeah.
hallucinate. Don't make a mistake.
One thing that I am curious about, so if you 6'3" in day 2, like how well do you have to perform on day 2 if you're 6'3" compared to somebody that goes 7-0 double ID?
First off, do not double ID. Do not ID on
You
day
don't
1.
ID into day
Oh,
2.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like your goal should always be make top 8, and if you're taking IDs and like during day one, it's just a bad idea.
It'd be kind of like IDing it. If,
It's basically a loss.
in the middle of a
Think
tournament.
about
Yeah,
IDing,
okay.
on like
At
round 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna.
Which I know,
clearly
like,
have
we
no
did.
understanding of
Yeah.
any of this.
So-
we are not
let's-
wiping the records between
Yeah,
day one and day two.
Yeah,
You,
sure.
your record carries over from day one.
Right.
to
So
day two.
if you go
So-
6-3 into day 2, you essentially cannot lose ever, right?
you would have to XO, so 5-0 on day 2, and you should make top 8.
Wow.
It would be. I mean, if your breakers were absolutely
Right, breakers and
horrendous
stuff matter.
and some other things went wrong, but I believe you should be basically a lock.
We spent a lot. I remember spending a lot.
it
That,
was-
if you're in day 2,
Yeah.
you have a chance to top 8.
Yeah, it
Or rather,
came out.
you
there
should
were-
expect to
yeah,
top 8 if
yeah.
you XO on day 2.
There was like a couple of corner cases where it could possibly come out that you couldn't, but like I was trying to do my best.
We had to try
yeah.
to create that
If
situation.
you're
Exactly.
talking
So-
about someone who goes like 0-3 and then
Yeah,
6-3,
exactly. And then 11-0. Yeah, 0-3 to 11-0.
right.
Yeah.
Is
It's,
tough.
it's,
but
it's quite the story.
so if you
It's the
so
oath player.
Huh?
Said that's the oath player.
like I want to say that like X 2-1. So was that 11-2-1 is like kind of where you should be
Yeah.
to like expect to top 8. So most likely taking that draw in your last round. So
12-2, no draws.
So, well, sure, yeah. Like going 11-2 into your last round or whatever. So if you end day 1 at like 9-0, you only have to go, 2-2 and then ID your last round.
Okay.
So if you have an insane 9-0 run, which a couple of people will probably have, you definitely have a much easier day than having to win, 5 in a row.
So-
if you squeaked in.
Also, if you don't know, you can just go ask Hodge.
yeah.
Oh,
True.
No,
sure.
I'm just
True.
kidding. Hey, I'm setting a boundary here. Nobody leave Hodge the fuck alone.
Right, there's
Come on.
50 people
there's gonna
between
be,
every
there's gonna be
round.
Hodge needs to get his own booth. He's
Right.
gonna
Yeah.
sit down and be like, "Am I eligible for top 8? $5."
Let's cut to Hodge for the
Dude,
Yeah.
if Hodge was my on the floor,
Maybe next year.
Can I 9-0 and then quintuple ID into top 8?
You're the math
Fuck
guy.
this tournament.
I know, yes, agreed. Fuck this tournament, indeed.
Okay, so if let's say you're 8-0 on day 1,
So
should you draw the last round?
No, you should not. You should not take
It's better to take the loss than ID if you're
take the
8-0.
loss.
What do you
No,
mean?
but,
Just win.
But well, yeah. Unless you were like, if you sit down and you know that it is a 10-90 matchup. Which I don't even know if there are any matchups in. I mean, maybe like elves
Stasis.
versus.
Yeah, if I
Stasis,
sit down
like-
versus goblins,
the
I
record-
might be like,
No,
you
no,
wanna
even
draw.
goblins. I would say you're better. You're what 30-70 in that matchup. That's
Oh.
still.
Oh,
your
yeah.
equity is better.
Oh yeah, if it's stasis player, if I'm
If
a
it's-
stasis
if it's
player
a
versus
stasis-
elf, I'd be
yeah.
like, please give me an
Yeah,
ID.
then maybe you ID if you're like, oh, my equity is sub like 15%. But
like,
like,
it's like almost.
But
no
also,
chance
like,
to win
yeah,
this.
it's just there's not really any point to doing it.
There's
Yeah,
no
the
intent.
records carry over, Brad. That'd be like me at round 4 in like an 8-round event being like, would you like to ID this
Yeah.
round? So that we have a better chance of getting to round 5 tomorrow, like next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically don't want to do it.
That's wild, man.
It's not even basically
GP, it's GP
hard.
stuff.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't wanna do it.
Do you
Yeah.
ID in the middle of tournaments?
No, that's what,
Yeah,
that's what I was
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That's what
What
you-
happens
you
to us
sound
when we
sensible.
ID in the middle of tournaments?
I top 8.
Yeah, you top 8 and I bubble.
Yeah.
I get 9th.
Oh shit! Wow, this is gonna be cutthroat. This is gonna be exciting.
It's
Oh,
Day
very
1,
awesome.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and and I mean, even the thing, like, obviously to start out with, like, you temper your expectations. It's a long day of Magic, and you got to worry about just making day 2. I mean, 6-3 is nothing to sneeze at either. Like, that's
It's pretty easy. I did a bunch of GPs. It's not that hard. I wasn't that good then.
I've never day 2 to GP.
Neither have I, because I went 6-3. It's not hard.
What?
Wait, 6-3 you didn't day 2?
Correct, yeah.
Oh, it's
6-3 doesn't.
It's
day 2
X2
GPs.
normally, right?
GPs.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on the event.
Yeah.
It depends on when. But I was a solid like 45 percent win rate. So I was going
It's pretty good.
X and 4, and it was round 6.
I've X4 to GP. I think. No, I won in forward. Yeah. Doomsday
Alright.
Fetch Line Tendrils.
That's more my kind of
All right, that's
record.
not pre-modern though.
You heard it here first, folks. Day 2ing is easy.
Yeah, true,
Day
true,
twoing's
true.
easy. Billy
Mills
do it.
Curran, yeah. Day 2 is easy.
We should stick him in the event.
Yeah.
No, I need him.
Yeah.
For what?
You're the pit boss.
I'm the pit boss.
Yeah, that's your role. You're the pit
Fancies
boss.
that name.
You get to boss people around. Wear your Navy shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's a magic event, so you're the pip boss.
I am the
Ooh,
boss.
the pip boss.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Closing things out. We've talked a lot about Lobstercon this year. We're still working really hard in North American Premodern Champs for 2027. We don't really have much of an update in the space.
Speak for yourself.
You've been working harder than I have.
Yeah.
I've sent a couple emails, but we're working hard on that. We'll have more updates about that. We still have a survey linked in the Premodern Lobstercon article, which hopefully will be in the show notes of this. We have a survey at the very bottom of the page where we talk about the future of North American Premodern Champs. If you want to fill out that survey, it's a Google form. It's very helpful for us for making decisions on where we want to do this, how we want to do this. Please be objective and realistic. We're not going to put Lobstercon in your backyard just because it's in your backyard. Just
Actually, no, wait, hold up. Alternatively, if you have a backyard that has roughly 20,000 square feet of indoor space and you're willing to rent us to it for under like 10 grand for the weekend.
Yeah, in that case,
that's absolutely.
In that case,
you can send me.
if your backyard is
send me a
20,000
DM.
square
Yeah.
feet.
20,000 square feet of indoor space in your backyard.
Yes.
Hit us up. We very well may do it in your backyard.
Yes, I will
That's about
absolutely
it.
run
Yes.
it.
Otherwise, please fill out the form. We're gonna ask questions about like, what do you like about LobsterCon? What don't you like about LobsterCon? Like, where would you want it? What's your price range? Those kind of questions. So please go fill that out. And because we're gonna be really hitting the pedal to the metal on that after LobsterCon.
Yeah. Sick.
Hell yeah.
That's all, folks.
All right. See everybody there. I'm
That's all I
excited to
got.
see all your
I
beautiful
can't wait
faces.
to see all my friends.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a smooch. Just kidding. I'm gonna be locked in a
Yeah,
closet.
Jay's gonna be
Yeah.
locked in the Wizard Tower.
Or the bathroom. Ew.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna live that one down.
All right,
Maybe we'll
guys.
just beep it.
Just a super long BB.
Yeah.
But don't cut anything.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.